challenge is called Just Toss It. All right, now this one can be done as either a tossing activity or as a basketball activity. All you're gonna need for this activity are 3 paper plates with numbers written on them. Now you see my 3 plates, 1, 2, 3. I just wrote a 1, a 2, and a 3 on each plate. Okay, so that first one has a 1 on it, second one has a 2, third one has a 3, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna stand about 2 steps away from that first plate. So I'm using a leaf on the ground as my marker. So you can draw chalk or you can put some down. So I'm using this little leaf right here. So if I toss it and it hits the first plate, it's 1 point. If I toss it and it hits the second plate, that's 2. Toss it at the third plate, that's 3. I just run, get my socks, count up my points as I go. Now if you're doing it underhand, remember our underhand toss, we face our target. We step with our opposite foot and we swing our arm back and then we release. Okay, we never step first. We always swing our arm back first, step, and swing at the same time. If you wanted to do a basketball version of this, you could just toss it. Same kind of thing. Okay? With basketball, if you're gonna do basketball, you gotta remember beef. Remember, beef is the saying we want our balance in our feet, so our feet are shoulder width apart, elbow up, just like this, elbow, eyes are on our target, and then follow through with our hand in the cookie jar. That's what beef stands for, okay? So you can do the same thing, but use beef, okay? I'm gonna use underhand toss because I'm gonna use beef in our next activity, okay? So when you're ready, go ahead and get set. We're gonna time our timer for 1 minute. And you're trying to get as many points as you can in 1 minute. All right, here we go. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, and go. There we go. That is it. I got 8 on that one. I was a little ambitious. I was trying to go for the long ones. Should have probably gone for the closer ones to get more points, but it is what it is. I got my 8 points. How many did you get? Great job on that one. Let's move on to challenge number 2. For challenge number 2, we are going to be working on our dribbling, okay? When we work on our dribbling, you're gonna need a basketball. You can get a kickball or a playground ball too, that works just fine. If you have a soccer ball, that'll work fine too. Or even a rubber ball would work. So for this activity, when we're using our dribbling, we always dribble with our finger pads. Not our fingertips, finger pads. When I say finger pads, I mean this part of your finger right here. So if you put your fingers together like this, for all you kindergarten through second graders, that is our finger pads, okay? So what you're gonna do is for our warm-up, we're just gonna warm up our hands real quick. We're gonna hold the ball out in front of you, just like this. Then when you're ready, we're just gonna do what's called a slap. So I'm gonna turn the ball over, and whichever hand's on top is the hand that slaps. We're just gonna go for about 10 seconds. Just get our hands nice and warmed up. Just turn it like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. First thing we're gonna do is our right hand dribble, okay? For you kindergarten and first graders even. Okay, kindergarten and first graders, what you are gonna be doing is you're going to drop that ball and catch it. You can use 2 hands, just like this. That's totally fine, okay? Totally fine to do that. First grade, second grade and up, we're gonna be using 1 hand. And if you're having trouble and want to use the catch method, you can do that. We're going to see how many times you can dribble without losing control of the ball, okay? For the 3rd through 5th graders, what I want you guys to focus on when you're doing this is to make sure you're in a good athletic stance. Knees bent, kind of angled towards wherever you're standing, so whatever hand is not dribbling, that's what knee needs to be in front. Bend my knees, I'm dribbling at my waist. Okay, you never want the ball up here. That's where the defense comes to take it. You always want it at your waist, dribbling with those finger pads, okay? So we're gonna go for 1 minute with our right hand. And then challenge number 3 was gonna be, I'm just gonna switch it over. We're gonna go to our left hand, okay? Everybody ready? 1 minute with our right hand. We're gonna see how many dribbles we can get, okay? And again, if you wanna practice first, before you start the challenge, go ahead and do that. All right, here we go. In a good athletic stance, get those timers ready. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. Eyes up the whole time. Left. Alright, great job. That was challenge number 2, was our right hand. Now if you want to redo that challenge, just remember, when you're redoing it, make sure that you are keeping that ball at your waist level and at your side. You never want it out in front of you, okay? So if you were doing one of these out in front of you, make sure you're turning it to the side, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and switch. Challenge number 3, we're gonna go with our left hand. Okay, ready? Get your timers ready. Switch over to your left hand. Start in 3, 2, 1, go. So you're pushing it down to the ground and you're not slapping it. You shouldn't be hearing that slapping sound. You should be pushing it down with those finger pads. Just like this. Woo. Nice and low to the ground, not above your waist. Here we go. Doing great. Keep with it. Keep with it. Get in that stance. Almost done. And time. Great job. Great job with that one. Depending on what you got, try to beat that score. The faster you go, the more in control you want to be. Okay? So just make sure you don't want to hear that slapping sound. You should barely hear it hit your finger pads when you're dribbling. Great job. We're going to move on to challenge number 4. All right, challenge number 4. Our next challenge is called the V Dribble. All right, when you're doing the V Dribble in basketball, it's also called the crossover. All right, you always want to be in an athletic stance, knees bent, and we're just going to dribble the ball side to side. For your kindergarten through 2nd graders, if you want to just rock it like this and see how many times you can throw it to the other hand, back and forth like this, you can do that. That's a little easier for you. For you 3rd through 5th graders, this is a little harder challenge, and even kindergarten through 2nd, if you want to try it like this, try that V Dribble side to side, using those finger pads, not slapping it, not standing up straight, bouncing it in front of us. We're going hip to hip. Keep it nice and low. You don't want to come up too high unless you're trying to change directions and go somewhere. Okay, but if you're just going side to side, you really want to make sure it doesn't come above your waist, okay? So every time you dribble back and forth, that's 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for your kindergartners, and 1, 2, whoops, jump that crack, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that, grown kids, okay? See how many you can get. 1 minute. All right, here we go. Everybody ready? We're gonna start in 3, 2, athletic stance, 1, go. Y'all doing really well. Again, make sure that ball is coming right up to your waist, not too much higher than your waist. Really don't want to go higher than your knees. Nice low dribble, side to side. Using those finger pads. Great job. All right. I'm not gonna lie, I lost count of that because I was talking, but I will at the end of challenge number 5. I'm going to tell you what I scored on all the challenges so that you guys know. All right, so go ahead and write down your score, and let's move on to challenge number 5. All right, for challenge number 5, you're going to need a basket or any type of goal that you want to shoot into, and you're also going to need some rolled up socks. Now, if you have a basketball goal at home that you would like to use for this challenge, feel free to do so. I don't, so I'm making do. You can do this in your house too. Just spread it out, okay? So what I'm doing, this game is called Hot Shots, okay? So all you do is you're using those paper plates, wrote numbers on them. I have 5 of them. You can kind of see them all spread out over here, and then there's one, there we go, right there. So how you do it is what the number is how many points you get. And how you know how far away to put your plate or your marker is how many, the number is on your plate. So if I wrote a 1 on here, I would go to my goal, I would take 1 step, I put that plate down in any direction I want. The 2, I would take 2 steps, do the same thing. You have 1 minute to shoot from any spot you like, try to get as many points as you want. So how it works is I'm gonna take this plate, I'll come out here, I'm gonna take 1 step, 1, put the plate down. The 2 is right here, so you can see I'm taking 1, 2 steps, and then 3 is right there, 4 is right here, 5 is the furthest one way over there, okay? I've got 5 socks for my 5 spots, but you can use as many as you have or as many as you like. It doesn't matter. You'll just be running around a lot more if you only have 1 or 2, which is fine. It's good exercise. All right, so we're going to set our timer. I'm going to start off at 1 and then work my way up and see how I do from there. Okay, now remember, when you're shooting, this is where we're going to work on our beef, especially if you are on a real goal. We want to remember balance, elbow, and that L, eyes looking at our basket. If you're shooting on a basketball goal, you want your eyes on the back of the rim. For this, you just want your eyes on the back of the rim as well. So I'm going to keep my eye on the back part of that little rim of the trash can. All right, so balance, elbow, eyes, follow through like this. Okay, everybody ready? I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Got 6 so far. Come. What is that? There we go. Oh no. 17 points. And again, your points are going to vary depending on how big your space is and how far apart you want to put it, and if you're actually shooting on a real goal. So great job. Hope you had fun with that one. That was a lot of fun for me. Stay tuned for the closing. I'm going to tell you how many points I got for each of my challenges. Great job. All right, great job today with our basketball 5-minute challenge series today. Hope you guys had a lot of fun with that one. Again, anything that we've done today can be modified to be done in your home. Like I said, if you do the dribbling activities, use a softer ball. If you don't have access to a garage, I would do this in a garage. I used my carport before. That's where I'm standing right now. You can stand on your driveway and dribble. There's a lot of different ways you guys can do this, so you're not in the house if you want to get out of the house. Okay, so great job. Hope you had a lot of fun with that. My scores, remember I told you I was going to watch back. I got 121 right-hand dribbles, 115 left-hand dribbles, and 119 V dribbles or our crossovers. So great job. Hope you had a lot of fun with that one today. I'm not going to be posting every single day because, to be honest, I'm running kind of out of ideas for every single day for 5 of them. So please send me some options if you have them. So I'm going to probably post 2-3 times a week now. So I hope to get those from you. Send them to me, and I cannot wait to get them. Again, great job today. Keep working, keep practicing. No matter what scores you got, no matter what activity you were doing, whether it was the modified version or the regular version, you know what scores you have to beat now, either if it's mine or yours. So just keep at it, keep practicing, and you will get there. Can't wait to see you next time. Until then, stay active, Montgomery.